Why would I get an Oculus Go if I already have an Oculus Rift right here next to me and a PSVR upstairs? Why would I spend that money on that? I'm going to give you my thoughts on why, and we're going to unbox this thing and check this out.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a recce is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Alright guys, so we're here to do an unboxing of the Oculus Go here. I'm excited to dive into this. I'm going to tell you why before we actually unbox this. Now, you guys know if you follow this channel that I already actually have an Oculus Rift. And that's connected to my PC, and it's obviously superior to this in many ways because it's hardwired to your PC. So it's using that graphic power from your PC, not, you know, a mobile processor that's sitting in the unit. But here's the thing. I used to have a Gear VR headset for the Samsung S7 and S6 before that. And that's what kind of drove me over to Android a lot of times, where now I've been on iPhone for a while, and I like my iPhone for reasons we don't need to get into right now, but basically just because the apps on there, you know, games come there first sometimes, and the apps seem to, you know, be designed sometimes better on an iPhone than Android. I don't know why, but I've seen that many times in the past. So I usually stick to iPhone, and there's certain apps on there that don't even exist on Android that I use. So, but sometimes I used to switch to Samsung, and the biggest reason was for the Oculus, because the Gear VR existed over there, and you couldn't get mobile VR like anywhere else at that time, and from Oculus especially. So this now takes that concept. I don't need a phone anymore. And now I don't need to, I could just use my iPhone, like, you know, the phone, don't have to worry about it, but still get the experience of an Oculus Go. And why would I be excited about this when I have the PC area here? Well, it's simple. First of all, the lenses on this are a little bit better than what's on the Rift. Not a huge deal, but a little bit better. So text is a little bit easier to read and stuff like that. So that's already a good thing. So things are a little bit clearer. But more importantly is being able to watch videos and stuff in the comfort of your own room, in your comfort of your own bed. I would never sit at my PC and sit here and watch an hour or an hour and a half of, you know, VR content, like a video or a TV show or anything, because I'm not going to sit on my computer uncomfortably doing that with a tethered into the computer. With this, I can be in the comfort of my own bed watching Netflix and watching stuff. And if you've never seen VR Netflix before, and, you know, some of those apps, it's an awesome experience because it feels like you're looking at like 100-inch screen in front of you. But I'm never going to really do that on my PC with the comfort of being able to do that now anywhere, not just in my bedroom and stuff, but anywhere at a friend's house or whatever. If you're not doing anything, or you go to your family's house and, you know, nothing's going on, and you want to put this on, show them that content and show them on the go, this is it. And there's obviously experiences on here that you can't get on the Rift. There's some games and stuff that are obviously only had been made, because this is all the apps that are on here. The 1,000 that they're advertising that are on here are obviously most of the apps that were on the Gear VR that have now been ported over to this. So you already have a lot of stuff to get, you know, to get started. But before I keep babbling on for too long, because we will have a full review of this later this week, so you guys can look forward to and subscribe, and you'll get a full review once I put this through its paces, see how good it is compared to the Gear VR, see how good it is compared to the Rift. But I just want to let you guys know why I would be excited and why I would purchase this when I already have a Rift, and that's for the mobile purpose of it. And, you know, being able to watch videos and stuff. And I should have gotten a knife before I started this. Alright, so we got that going here, so let's go ahead and open this up now. Now that we got the proper stuff to actually get this unboxed. So you can see here what the box looks like. That's what the back looks like there. Let's open this up. This is a 64 gig model in case anyone is wondering. Pretty nice packaging, the way it's presented, as you guys can see here. The way that it's presented is pretty nice. Got it all standing up and stuff like that. Now, I have never seen one of these in person before in the past for any other reason. So it tells you to download the Oculus app as soon as you get it, which is obviously compatible with either iOS or Android. Set that aside here for a second. Here's the controller. Now the controller uses a battery that it does come with, so you get one battery for this. The headset's obviously rechargeable, and from what I'm hearing, the reports are it's 3 hours that you get per recharge, and it takes about 2 hours to charge back up. Here's actually the cable to charge right now. Here are the batteries, and it comes with cable to that charger. Comes with a micro cloth, and it comes with this piece here, which which I'm not sure what this is for yet. Maybe something to do with the glasses. Yeah. Tells you to put these on for glasses if you want to, like, some more space for eyes for your glasses if you're wearing some bigger glasses than normal. That's what that there is for. So we'll put this back in the box for now. And that's basically what comes in the box. Now, first impressions on the controller. It's an interesting controller. Someone who used the Gear VR controller when I had that. It feels a little similar. Buttons feel good. The trigger in the back feels good. Now, let's go ahead and put this headset on here for you guys real quick. Let's see how we can get this on. Just so I can at least tell you how comfortable it is, because I have heard that it is pretty comfortable, even compared to someone who had who has the PSVR, who thinks that's the most comfortable. Definitely compared to the Rift, as far as someone who wears glasses, the PSVR is very good. So, let's go ahead. Alright, so that came on really easily, of course. Strap that in from the top. Be great if I grab the right cord here. Strap that in there. Alright, I think we're good. Probably look like a fool on camera right now, but it seems comfortable. It seems tight. It doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. There is a little bit of light down here. I don't really like that much light when I'm playing VR, just because then light comes in through here, through your nose area. But other than that, unless if I'm setting it wrong, but I think that's how it is, as far as the light coming in through here. It's a little bit more than what the Rift usually does, from what I noticed. But this feels comfortable, guys. And it's obviously really easy to put on, even if you do have glasses. You can see I had glasses on. I just put it right in. I don't have any issues with the glasses fitting in there or anything. With the Rift, it's always... With the Rift, it's always me taking the glasses and kind of putting them into the Rift first, and then I put it in, or completely taking off the Rift and kind of going in sideways and then trying to get it up, which sometimes makes your glasses go in weird positions. So it's not as easy. It's still comfortable when it's in there, but it's not as easy to put on and off, for sure. But you can see here that the headset looks pretty good. It looks pretty nice, the gray material that they're using. It's got volume up and volume down there at the top, and the power button there. We're not going to turn that on yet because I'll be doing that in a separate video. Well, not a separate video, but I'll be doing that separately from this video when I put this through its paces and test it out. But so that's what the headset looks like, guys. That is an unboxing of this. Look forward to my review on this. Like I said, this is a really cool product. I've been hearing good things online so far on the review, so I'm excited to dive into this. I haven't had the Gear VR in a while, so I'm sure a lot of the apps have come out that I haven't seen. And some of the stuff that I wanted to mention before we wrap up this video, just to give you guys an idea, and I have this here to remind myself, is some of the things that Oculus added with this that have changed since the Gear VR day, since I had it, that they actually announced today, that are either out now or coming. So, if you guys remember Oculus Rooms back in the day, Oculus Rooms is a Gear VR thing where you can kind of go in there with your friends. I think it was up to 4 or 6 people, and you gathered in like a hub area. And there was like a section for watching TV. There was a section to like play a few games and stuff like that, that you all kind of met together, and then you can travel together game to game with whatever game supported it. So they released a pretty apparently substantial update to Oculus Rooms today, which is actually live, where you can now share movies together, play even more tabletop games. They announced a partnership with Hasbro today, so they're going to be bringing Hasbro board games in there, so you can play with your friends together in there, share photos and listen to music together, and stuff like that. But they changed the whole entire appearance, so I'm excited to see what that is, because I have used it before, so I know what it used to look like. And from what I heard, don't quote me on this because I'm not sure, but if this is the case, because I haven't been paying attention to Gear VR, because I haven't had it, apparently now with Oculus Rooms, before it was invite your friends only, apparently now there's a public one, so you can literally just go into people's rooms that are, like, you know, in public form and kind of chat with them and stuff. So if that's the case, that's going to take that up one level, because that's what's missing from the Rift that's coming soon with their version of how they're doing their social area that you log in with as soon as you get in. That is coming later for an update that you can not just invite your friends over, but just publicly join lobbies and stuff. So if that's already on here for Oculus Rooms, I'm excited for that, because I never knew that that was the thing. So that may have came out in the last year and I just haven't been paying attention. But I have somebody mentioned that in a YouTube video that I watched earlier on this. So if he's right, and that's true, I'm going to be real excited for that. So stay tuned to my review for that. Apparently they updated the avatars in there, so they're more lifelike in there as well. And apparently now you can watch full-length movies in there as well with your friends. So That's one of the things that they announced. The other thing that they announced is Oculus Venues today. So Oculus Venues is basically going to be where you can actually watch concerts and sports and stuff. So they're going to have ongoing events that you can go in there, even live comedy and stuff, where everybody apparently gathers together. And it's not just you and 3 friends, which is what makes it sound really cool, where I just sit there and I watch a live event, you know, like I normally would on any event viewer that's been around, or even just invite 2 of my friends over. Apparently what this is supposed to be like is it's going to put you in an actual venue with hundreds of other people. I don't know exactly how it works because they haven't released a lot of details since the last time I looked, but they did show like a clip of you watching like a basketball game or a soccer game, and everybody in the venue is a real person watching together. And I don't know if you can actually talk. I can imagine the madhouse if 100 people were trying to talk, but that venue is going to be filled with people. So if you look to your right and left, it's all people that you're in there with. So if someone and you're watching it live, so if you know you're watching a basketball game, you have 500 other people in that room, and everyone goes crazy when he makes a shot. That could potentially be really interesting, and that's apparently coming later this month. Is their first thing that they're actually going to be doing on the 30th with a live concert, and it's going to be for Major League Baseball, Next VR, soccer, comedy club, AEG. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that's like on May 30th when they do their live concert, to see how that's all going to function. The other thing they announced is Oculus TV. Think of this like if you guys are familiar with Apple TV, where Apple tries to unify all the hubs together so all the apps are in one place. That's kind of what Oculus is going for, where now you're going to like Hulu to watch VR in there, and then you're going to Netflix, and then you're going to Plex. They want like a central place where you can have like one theater room, invite 5, 6 of your friends, whatever it is. You're all watching it together, and you can just flip through and be like, all right, I want to watch Hulu now. And you don't just disappear. It's just there. You search through your content, and it pops up like it's supposed to. If it's in Hulu, it plays from there. If it's in Netflix, it plays from there. So that's what that's supposed to be like. That's also coming later in May. And they're announcing partnerships with Hulu and Showtime, Pluto TV, Red Bull TV, Facebook video app, and ESPN coming later after that. The last thing that they announced is something called Oculus Gallery, where you can apparently stream your personal media straight into VR from Facebook, Instagram, Dropbox, and straight from your phone, apparently when this is linked to your phone, and even do your phone as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that's like as well. I believe that that's already out there right now. So that is everything that they announced today. I got the headset today. We're going to put this through its paces. Look for a video, like I said, a full review on this later this week. Please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.
Gaming Techie is the Gaming Tech. Gaming Techie.